All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about burnout. It's interesting to talk about burnout. The reason is because a lot of us don't realize what's going on around us right now. If you're paying attention, you're seeing a certain level of tiredness, a certain level of apathy, a certain level of confusion. People are exhausted. It's everywhere. Every single place you turn, conversations you're having, industry write-ups and publications, you're seeing this all the time. Now, what is this? Why are people experiencing this much burnout? What is causing it? What is causing it? I want to dive deep into the 5 verticals that I'm seeing, and it's just repeatedly happening. It's one of the reasons that we started the Rise 1 Million movement. And the reason for that is a lot of people are not functioning in their God-given assignment because they are burned out. But when you ask people, they don't know that burnout is the reason that they have a subpar life. Burnout is the reason they're not in alignment with God and the assignment that He has for them on earth. And so we are going to be talking a lot about the different faces, the different disguises, the different verticals of burnout. And this is just the introductory episode or part, I would say, because this is going to be a 5-part series. I don't want it to be one long video. And the reason that I want to cut it into 5 different parts, and just so that we have an understanding, because hardly am I hearing enough conversations about this. Hardly. So let's get started. I really want to hit the nail on the head in this foundational episode just before we dive deeper into the other episodes. Okay. So burnout is not just physical. It's emotional, it's mental, it's spiritual. And it doesn't always show up in one form. Like I mentioned, it has verticals, it has faces, it has disguises. And if you're not paying attention, you would not realize what it is playing as. Sometimes it looks like relational tension. Sometimes it looks like societal numbness or ambition turned toxic, or the erasure of identity itself. And the danger is you don't recognize it. You normalize it. You start thinking it's normal to be this drained and this exhausted. You call it the grind, the hustle, work. You call it part of life. We call it part of life. But let me tell you, burnout is not a badge of honor. It's a warning light. It's a signal to you that something's wrong somewhere. Your soul is telling you, I'm feeling misaligned. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm feeling like I need purpose. So in this 5-part series, I want to walk you through the 5 verticals of burnout so that you can look out for it. We're going to laugh a little. We're going to think a lot. And I'm going to give you some steps to walk out of it. Are you ready? Let's go. I do not want you leaving here just informed. I want you leaving here transformed. After this 5-part series, I want you completely transformed. And I want you to completely change the way and the systems under which you work. So in this particular video, because it's the introductory video, it's going to be a little longer than the other 4 parts of the series, but I needed to set the tone with this particular video. So we're going to go into the very first vertical of burnout, which is professional burnout. Professional burnout is not about being tired. Let's just get this straight. It's not about being tired. Tired is when you work late hours and you come back home, you crawl into bed and sleep, wake up feeling better. Okay? Burnout is when you sleep for 8 hours and wake up resenting the sleep you just had because it didn't feel like sleep. You're tired of the sleep. You're tired of the rest. It didn't feel like rest. That is burnout. Now there's a difference. You've got sleep, but no rest. You've got a job, but no joy. Now let's dig deeper. Professional burnout comes from misalignment. You're working hard, but you're working off purpose. And let me tell you, nothing will drain you faster than success in the wrong assignment. Nothing will drain you faster than that. Imagine climbing the corporate ladder for 20 years only to get to the top and realize that the ladder was placed against the wrong wall. And you should have been against that wall. But now you've spent 20 years climbing this wall and you're at the top thinking, what the heck am I doing here? You've been climbing with all your might, sweating, sacrificing, skipping birthdays, missing dinners, missing anniversaries. And then when you get to the top, you look around. This is not even my building. I'm supposed to be there. That's my building. The truth is most people are not overworked. Most people are underfulfilled. It's possible to work long hours in something you love and feel alive. That's why artists lose track of time in the studio. That's why entrepreneurs forget to eat when they're building their dream. Burnout doesn't come from giving too much. It comes from giving the wrong thing to the wrong place for too long. And the problem is a lot of organizations make it worse. They make you think that burnout is your personal problem. It's your personal weakness. Just take a vacation. Just take a personal day. Take a sick day. But come right back to this same dysfunctional system that burned you out in the first place so that you could get burned out again. The system is designed to keep you burned out. I will go deeper into this in many of my other videos, but it's true. We could touch on history. We could talk on systems. We could talk on every single thing, political, religious, every single thing that contributes to this. But my focus for now is the 5 verticals of burnout that I want to touch in this 5-part series. So let's keep going. We're still on professional burnout. So when organizations tell you, you just need a vacation, you just need a sick day, you just need a personal day, that's like giving an umbrella to somebody in a flood. That's like giving a band-aid to somebody with a broken leg, or telling someone with a broken leg to just walk it off. You don't need a band-aid, you need rescue. A vacation might give you some relief, but if you come back to the same misaligned system, you're just returning to the crime scene, like I like to call it. So what do you do? Number 1, I need you to audit your alignment. Ask yourself, does this work reflect who I am and where I want to go? If the answer is no, you are burning daylight and life is too short for that. Number 2, learn to say no without guilt. You're not just managing tasks, you're managing energy. And in one of my videos, I talked about energy as capital. You have to start treating it like capital, something that you invest. And if you say yes to everything, you'll run out of yourself. And let me tell you, burnout doesn't happen because you're weak. It happens because you've been too strong in the wrong direction for too long. Number 3, find work that feeds you. Find work that feeds you. You need something that pays you twice. Once in money, once in meaning. If you're only getting one paycheck and it's in money, you will eventually feel cheated. I want to bring this home with scripture. Mark 8:36. What will it profit a man to gain the entire world and lose his soul? What would it profit you to gain that corner office, that parking lot with your name on it, and lose the joy of doing the work in the first place? What would it profit you? So here's my challenge to you today. Don't just survive your job. Redesign your life. Reset your life completely. Because burnout is not a badge of honor. It's a warning sign. It's a signal. It's your soul telling you, I'm not aligned. I'm not fulfilled. I need change. I need purpose. Listen to it. Don't let your spirit file for bankruptcy. Because when you align with purpose, you don't just work. You live fully. Okay?